Solid. Yeah, keep crying. You go. I have no pity. Hey everyone, it's Silverfuse here, and the first deck to make it a master has been released, and I was like, hey, you know what, I got the cards for it, why not give it a shot? So here we have it. It is a fairly aggressive deck with a little bit of just top end just to kind of grind out other, I would say, aggro decks that are both kind of gassing out. The top end is Commander Ledros and Rhasa, 2 Rhasa, which is an incredibly strong card. There are 3 Elise and 2 Darius in it. It makes sense that there aren't 3 Darius for the reason that you don't want the top end to be too high in these more aggressive lists. If it is too high, then you're going to end up having clunky hands. You can see that there's a lot of very, very low cards. We have the Hapless Aristocrat, which has been in pretty much every spider deck we've seen. It's a 1-mana 1/1 and then pretty much gives you the value because it gives you another 1/1. It in some ways makes it a 1-mana 2/2, but this often allows it to make multiple trades and multiple blocks, which is really good. I'm not going to talk about each card too much. I think Precious Pet is a underrated card. It's very, very strong because it just can't be blocked by most things. So if you're playing it on turn 1, it's a 2/1 and it can't be blocked by a 1/1, for example. So it's often going to get value that way, and it has to be blocked by something with at least 3 attack. That means it might trade in something such as a 3/2. So it just goes really well with Elise in general because it's a spider. A lot of people question Black Spear of it being an aggro deck. I personally really like it. You're usually making some kind of trade with aggro anyway. Usually one of your spiderlings or something's getting killed. And this allows you to kill things like Braum if the Braum took 2 damage earlier. It allows you to kill the enemy Draven, Zed, Lucians, all those good things. So I think this just allows you to have a way to compete with the board better. Brother's Bond is an incredibly strong card. Burst, give allies plus 2/0, and it stays. It says grant. It's not give for the turn. It's something that stays. That's a huge way to trade as well as push damage at the end. This is a 2-mana plus 4 damage possibly. Another notable inclusion is the Vile Feast, draining 1 damage and summoning a Spiderling. The reason I say this is notable is that there are a lot of elusives on the ladder, which one of those is the Greenglade Duo, which has a 2/1 stat line. And being able to use this to kill the duo off is really, really helpful, and it also allows you to have something else to contest better as well as push damage. So the Vile Feast makes a lot of sense. When there's less of the elusive on board, there's a chance that maybe this goes to a lower number, but it also works really well with Elise, so it makes a lot of sense to be adding this card into this list. Crowd Favor is another card that I haven't played around with too much, but it makes a lot of sense in these more token spider lists because it is getting stats based on how many creatures you already have. If you have a lot of small tokens you've already played, this just gives you a bigger creature to kind of push it through. The Overwhelm is super critical in this as well because that allows you to push that extra damage even if there is a blocker. And as I said earlier, in a lot of these aggro versus aggro matchups, you'll kind of end up like grinding each other out and just be low on resources. Rhasa more of the flip the table back into your favor, try to start regaining some ground if you do fall a little bit behind in the aggro versus aggro, and it also can be really good against mid-range as well. And then Commander, I think it's just more of like a win condition against control if they're beating you down and you just need that little bit more of damage, or if you just had a slow start and maybe you can play that and then start building a board after that. I'm assuming it's just a way of being able to put more pressure on control lists. I'm not for sure, but that was my thought when I first saw the card. So I'm going to go ahead and take this on the ladder. I have not played much on the ladder whatsoever, so I am not a very high rank right now. I'm like Iron 3 or something. I really just have not played much on the ladder. I've been grinding for cards really hard because I want to be able to make decks and share those with you. I'm doing pretty well on my grind. Also been getting the champion wild cards as well. But yeah, to me, I just like being able to play different decks, and I like being able to try different things, and I feel a little bit limited by the system. There's pros and cons to it. And we'll go ahead and mulligan that. And I got the... Cool, I'll be able to attack with this. There's only 1 of it, so it's really good when I get on turn 1 with the attack token. Feels great. Not able to block, and... Oh, I almost ended my turn. I was like, wait, I didn't get to attack. But we knew. My arm went away from the mouse. You can't see it, but like my hand was on the mouse, and then I just like moved it away because I like wanted to say in turn, but I didn't, so that's good. Hey, remember how we talked about Vile Feast being really good against Greenglade Duo? Well, there it is. I told ya. I told you that's why there's like 3 of them in here too, and I'm sure these Ionia decks are like super common in the Siren MMR, so that's solid. Yeah, keep crying. You go. I have no pity. None whatsoever. I'll play this fearsome. I'll play another fearsome. What are you gonna do? Oh man. Yep, like, and then I have these spiders. This is going to be a fast game, I think. They're gonna have to avalanche. Wait, they can't avalanche me. They're not Freylord. Oh yeah, they are. They are going to cry. Can't even block most of these. They have to block this or this. Definitely going to play everything. So they have to block. Well, don't have to, but they probably will block this one. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. They're already down to 11 health. Wow. I feel almost bad. Not quite bad. Almost bad. So this, assuming that they don't just attack right away, if they did, I would just make the trade, but I'll probably be playing the Frenzied, and the next turn I'll play the House Spider along with the Frenzied Skitter. Yeah, we'll play this still. That stinks a little bit that they have this. That does counter us a little bit. Because now they can take this. But this becomes so much weaker without 2 attack. Yeah, I know. Cry about it. This makes a spiderling. So that means there's too much. I can't play this guy. So it's either the crowd favorite or the Frenzied Skitter. This gives me so much damage, and at worst, let's say somehow they clear it, I could play this followed by this and still make it a 4-4. And this just seems too good to push right now when I have so many tokens that I can play. And hopefully they won't have too many ways to interact with my board. I can dream. The fact that this thing is fearsome too. They can block this, and yeah. Yeah. I have to giggle out that some. Sorry, I just have to put them in order. It feels too good. I'm just like, it doesn't matter at all, but I'm going to put them in order anyway because it makes me feel happy. Yes. I'll GG them. We got him. Alright, I can see. That was a really quick game. I can see how this deck got this person to master. Obviously still a lot of grinding, but that was a quick game. That was crazy fast. I spent more time recording talking about the deck than I actually spent playing the game. Oh, that's like play all the cards, all the champs that I have. Do these go together somehow? I don't think they do. Okay, so I want to kill this because this is kind of nice to keep because of Braum. Braum can slow us down a lot, so I'll keep it for that reason. I don't have to worry about the damage being taken first and something dying to Black Spirit. I can just play that right away if I need to. I'll go ahead and play this. There are reasons to play the spider first, but it seems fine. And I don't think they have a 1-drop. I could have played the spider and just gone face right away, but I think I'm going to wait and just play. Yeah, I'm just gonna play both spiders. That's a really strong start. Hopefully they pass. Okay. I can dream. No, it's nice though. Because I was talking about how strong this Fearless is, it's still incredibly strong here. This cannot contest this. Like, that's crazy. They have to kill it like that instead. If they do decide to kill it. If they don't, I'll probably play Vile Feast. Okay, so they can't contest it, but it dies. You know what? That's fine. They used a burst spell for that. I'm pretty happy with it. That drawing them a card, though, is pretty good, too. So, I don't have any creatures. Oh, no. This is a bit awkward. I mean, this is kind of a creature. I just kill something and, well, I just don't even have to kill it. If they ever want to nerf this card, I guess the way they could do it is say that if the drain 1 kills a creature, then summon the spiderling, but I don't think they're going to do that. The card is strong, but I don't think it's like overpowered necessarily. At least I don't think so. Probably people who disagree. I think it'll be kind of meta dependent. Gonna kill that and go all face, I think. Don't think there's a reason not to. I guess the biggest argument you can make would be conserving mana. But I think I just like pushing the damage instead. I mean, well, I can't yet because they're attacking first, but I still like it. Maybe I should wait for that guy though. Not a big deal. Nice. Play that. Still have enough for the brothers bond in case I do play something to contest me. But everything one attack, all good. This could die, and I have to decide if I want that to be a trade that's made. I could kill this. It gets a lot of value, so I do have to be careful with it. When I say a lot of value, I guess it like can kill 2 different things. It does make it relatively slow though. Could also kill this fearsome. They have 1 mana, so there's no way they can really do much about this. So I think I'm going to just kill this. I mean, I would rather use this, I think, for more reach. This is a bit dangerous because of Braum, though. I really wanted to kill Braum. It's not in order, but it's okay. Alright, they didn't kill the 2/2 for some reason. Must have just been playing too fast. Didn't really think about it as much as I should. Probably annoyed at me for playing aggro spiders, the deck that everyone sees all the time. This is like the first time I played it though, so well, second time. The other game, yeah. You saw that game already. Well, we got more reach than anyone could ever ask for. That's nice. We're gonna have to let this attack. It's not a big deal though. Ooh. It's a Cinna deck. Oh man, those are actually 2 pretty annoying cards with the quick attack. But because I'll be attacking with everything, I'll just be able to play the Brothers Bond and do hopefully pretty good things. You can do that. I'm happy they didn't attack with the other one. Maybe they're worried that I would somehow trick kill it. Got all my mana. I think I'm just gonna go for it. Let's test the damage. They block this, block this. So that's 2, and then that's, I guess it's just like, hey, 8, 10, 1 off. 1 mana off is a bit rough, but they play something else, so let's just block it anyway. So I think I just like going for it here. Battling ally strikes a battling enemy. I actually haven't played Whirling Death before, so trying to make sure I read the card properly. Like some of the cards I feel like are a little bit confusing, but I'm assuming battling means they're here on the field, battling against each other, and then I can strike. Wonder if strike is worded that way specifically for a reason.
Strike hard, strike true.
Wait, did that give us lethal though? Because that's +4, so that's 6, and then +4, that's 5. I'm going for it. I mean, I don't think they'll have anything else. Right? Yeah? Yeah! That was interesting for sure. But yeah, that was a pretty early kills both games. That was very quick, very efficient, very effective. It's personally not really something I plan to play a lot just because I want to experiment with a bunch of different things, but I still thought it'd be good to showcase what deck got someone to master first. I believe it was someone on the European server. I'll share the tweet that they made. And yeah, that was quick, efficient, very effective. And yeah, that those games were quick. That was, yeah, 5-minute games. We just burned right through them. It was pretty nuts. Well, thank you so much for watching. I will be posting more videos about different decks. Hopefully I'll be brewing up some of my own decks here pretty soon and sharing them with you. I'll be doing a mixture of stuff. I like playing some fun decks, some strong decks, just kind of whatever suits my fancy, and have fun with it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you check out more. Bye!